today we are going to be learning how to set up a screen lock or passcode on your Android device so that you can be able to protect your phone at any given time. So currently this Android device of mine is locked with a pattern. I will be showing you the various method of passcodes that you can be able to use in order to lock your Android device. So let's get straight into this. So quickly, you have to go on to settings on your Android device. So I am moving straight onto settings app on the Android device. Once you've gone onto settings, you are going to be scrolling all the way down onto where you find security. So sometimes it may be security with an additional option, but in this particular device I've got it as just security. Go ahead and click on it, and then you are going to be scrolling down again onto screen lock. So currently the selection I have made is pattern. So under screen lock you can clearly see pattern. Go ahead and click on it. If you already have some screen lock passcode, go ahead and enter that in order to get access to other options that you have available. So if you decide on none, it means you cannot be able to have your screen locked anytime you leave your phone. We also have swipe. Swipe basically means you are just going to swipe the phone this way or up this way in order to have access to all the apps available. With that, I need to remove the existing screen passcode on this particular device, which is the pattern for me. So if I click on to remove, I am going to be removing the pattern that has already been removed. And then if I lock my Android device, I will be able to unlock just by scrolling up. That is what the swipe basically means. I am going on and then moving on onto pattern. So basically, as you may already know about the pattern, you are just going to set some patterns just as you want it, and that is just going to be your screen lock for you. So what I have written here is my unique pattern that I want to use in order to unlock this particular device. If you click on to next, it means you have accepted that, and you are going to confirm that again. Make sure it is the same thing that you have typed in or drawn earlier on, and then confirm. So basically that also has become your screen lock for you, and you have several options to decide from. So they are asking you, how do you want your screen lock to display? So it means if you have a message in any application where your screen is currently locked, how would you want that message to be shown? And in the first option it says show all notification content. It means if somebody send you a message on WhatsApp and then your screen is locked with a pattern, you can be able to see the message visibly shown on the lock screen for you. Or show sensitive content only when unlocked. It means all content cannot be shown unless you unlock your device. That is what the second method shows. And the third method, which is the one I usually select, is don't show notifications at all. So it means if your screen is locked, you then have to go into the app later when you unlock the screen in order to have access to all content that are sent to you. So moving on, I am going to decide on another method again, and before we move on, you need to go ahead and then draw the particular pattern that you have selected. And then currently the pattern is what I use. If you go with pin basically is just 4 digits, so you can select just 4 digits or even more. So for me, I am going to be selecting these 4 digits and then click on to next, and then write in that particular 4 digits that I have selected, click on to confirm. It means the pin, which is the 4 digits, has been accepted and will then be used as a passcode for this particular device. So if I lock the screen and then I click on to open, I will need to provide the 4 digits which I have made. Basically that is it with the pin. Going on, we have the last but not the least, we have what we call the password. So the password basically is same as the pin, but with this you can be able to write a lot more characters. You can be able to write alphabet if you want. So for instance, I can be able to write alphabet in order to have this particular application locked. 4 will be enough, but if you want to add a lot more, you are allowed to do so. Go ahead and click on to next, and then you are going to type in exactly that again to confirm it, and then click on to confirm. So once that has also been done, my device, which is the Android device, is currently locked with a password which is a 4 digit, but you can decide to write in a lot more if you want. So the process of setting up this particular screen lock on the Android device is the same process you can be able to go through in order to disable any screen lock at all on your device by going on to security on settings. And once you have come here, you can be able to go on to screen lock in order to have access to other options available, which I have explained. So once you've gone to the security and have decided on the particular passcode or pattern that you want to use, set it up, confirm it, and you'll be able to use that as your screen lock. But then again, some devices that are advanced, for example, this particular one, you have what we call the fingerprint. So if you go onto the fingerprint, what it means is that you are going to enter the current passcode in order to verify that it is you, and then when you move on, you have access to the fingerprint. Basically, some are located at the back, so you are going to click onto next. So what you've got to do is that you need to look at the back where exactly the fingerprint is located. Go ahead and touch at that particular spot for a very long time, and you have to do that gently while you move your finger all about. So as long as you continue to do this for a very long time, make sure you rotate the fingers very well and move it up and down. You can decide to add other fingers at all if you want, and once that is officially or automatically accepted, you are going to be allowed to use the finger as a screen lock. So once the fingerprint has been accepted, you have another option here, which is to add another finger, or you can go ahead and click onto done. That means that particular one has been accepted. So the fingerprint has been accepted and added onto your screen lock. So what it means is that if you cannot be able to use the pattern or other options, you can be able to use your fingerprint in order to unlock your Android device. We have the face unlock also, where you'll be able to set up your face ID and then use your face as the face ID option in order to unlock your Android device. If any of these options have been able to help you so far, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more lessons like this in the coming days, and let me know of any issue that you face when trying to do this in the comment section.